Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scott here, and today I'm going to tell you why the Lakers are not getting Anthony Davis. The Lakers have negative 190 odds to have Anthony Davis on their roster prior to the 2019-2020 season, which are much better than the Pelicans plus 300 odds. What's crazy about these odds is that not only are the Lakers favored over the team he's already with, but Anthony Davis free agency doesn't even come until the 2020 offseason. The main reason the Lakers have these odds is because Anthony Davis recently joined Clutch Sports Group, which is the same agency that represents LeBron James and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. This may seem like a telling sign that he might be looking to join the Lakers, but it's been blown completely out of proportion, and here's why. What comes before Anthony Davis free agency is the summer of 2019, which is when he's eligible for a Supermax extension from the Pelicans. During the summer, the Lakers will be looking to sign Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, or Klay Thompson, so no matter how Davis' season works out with the Pelicans, the Lakers will have to put their focus into signing those free agents with their cap space. They really can't hold off on signing Kawhi, Durant, or Klay. The only way they could is if Davis guarantees he'll sign with the Lakers in 2020. The Lakers don't have room to sign two max players outright, which means if they want Davis and one of those three guys, they'll almost have to make a trade for him during this season. This season is really the only opportunity for the Lakers to make a deal for Davis, because next offseason, as long as they fill up their max salary slot, they won't have enough salary to match Davis to stay under the cap in a trade. To make things work for the Lakers landing Anthony Davis prior to next season, let's say they don't sign a max player in 2019, and Anthony Davis asks for a trade to the Lakers while they still have cap space. This would be a similar situation to what the Lakers had with Kawhi Leonard last offseason, and Paul George the previous offseason, in which they decided to pass on both, and let the Raptors and Thunder take the risk on their futures. The Lakers didn't want to give up Brandon Ingram or Lonzo Ball in either deal, and we have to assume the asking price would be even higher than what the Spurs and Pacers set for Kawhi and George, because Anthony Davis could be an MVP candidate this season. If the Lakers didn't want to trade for Kawhi or George in those summers, what makes their odds so favorable to land Davis when they'd probably have to give up significantly more than just Ingram or Lonzo? Unless the Lakers want to set up the greatest big three of all time, with LeBron, Kawhi or Durant, and Anthony Davis, they'd have to trade for Davis during this season to make space for all three of them. Otherwise, they can't get Davis prior to next season unless neither Kawhi or Durant signs in 2019. But at that point, it would make no sense to trade for AD because they could just roll the dice again in 2020 to keep hold of their young core. Then in 2020, the Lakers will have to consider giving Brandon Ingram an extension, which is quite likely considering his progress. 2 years from now, Brandon Ingram could be a completely different player, maybe even an all-star. There's no way the Lakers should let Ingram go if he's an all-star just so they can sign Anthony Davis. They really have to be careful with who they sign in 2019 and when they decide to give Ingram that extension. It's still possible for Davis to join the Lakers prior to that 2019-2020 season, but the Lakers would need almost everything to go in their favor to make that deal happen this season, which is why these odds are flawed. I don't want this to sound like I don't want to see Davis on the Lakers, because I want Davis more than any other player, but I just don't see him joining prior to next season. We'll just have to wait and see where the Lakers' money goes and if Davis will still be an option in 2020. That's all I have for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more content like this, then make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you drop a like, and thanks for watching.